Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. We're here in the Reaper complex to face off against the Blues. Starting up front, we've got Brady, Brendan, and Jace. Jackson Cooper's back on defense. And Brendan's going to get the puck into the Blues zone first and come away with it. Dumps it back to Brady. Brady trying to send it back over to the Blues are going to get a hold of it. Sends it around. Oh, got a lucky bounce on that one. Brendan picks it up, drops it off to Jace. Jace sends it back to Cooper. And Cooper loses it, but Jace is able to pick it up. Brady skating behind the net. Sends it back around to Brendan. Brendan sending it back, hoping it gets to Jace. That makes it all the way back to Coop. Coop's going to regroup. Way to hold off there for Coop, but he loses it right at the top of the circle. And the defense closes in hard and tight on the Blues, causes them the turnover there. Jacks with it behind the net. Pass out, top of the slot, wide open shot. And Brayton, who's starting in net this game, tracks it down and gobbles it up. Luca, Deegan, and Caius up front. Finn and Owen back on defense. Shot attempt knocked down by Finn, picked up by Deegan. Deegan surveying the ice, looking for Luca there, but the Blues pick it off and send it back down. Finn picks it up, sends it up. Luca's trying to work it up the ice. Deegan picks it up, sends it down into the Blue zone where they regain possession. Luca sending it back down behind the net. Blues pick it up again. Luca just a bowling ball down there in the neutral zone. And now we've got Blake and Jax back on defense. Brady, Garrett, and Stanton up front. And the Blues are going to enter the Oilers zone. The shot gets covered up by Brayton. Got Brady on the draw. He sends it back to Blake. Blake chips it over to Garrett. Garrett looking up for his options. He chips it up into the neutral zone where Brady will come in and try to battle for it. Garrett trying to get it back up to Brady. He chips it to the top of the circle in the Blue zone, and they'll work it back down, back to Blake. Blake surveying, sends it over to Jax. Jax looking for Garrett. Garrett gets a stick on it. Blues send it back down. And that'll be offsides. Cooper and Finn coming out. Luca, Jace, and Brendan. Luca wins it to himself, sends it over to this near side, and gets to it, chips it down there, and then Jace steps in, knocks it loose from the Blues player. Blues send it around to Cooper's side. It's going to clear to the neutral zone. Coop's going to send it over to Finn. Finn trying to send that one up. Blues are there to send it back down. And that shouldn't, they say no icing on that, so Coop's going to pick it up. He sends it over to Jace, who sends it back over to Finn. Finn, who finds D. He's behind everybody. D shot. Oh, he finds Luca. Oh, what a save. Holy moly. That was a great save from the Blues goalie. Now Brady re-entering the Blues zone. Oh, he loses it on a juke. And called us in a change, but Jackson, Owen are out there now. Owen with a good stick, disrupting that play, and then the shot knocked down by Jax and picked up by Brady. Brady getting stumbled a little bit there, but gets the puck over to Deegan, who shoves it down into the Blue zone. And the Blues enter in the Oilers zone and shoot from top of the circle. Jackson able to knock that one down. And Brady comes in, picks it up, gets it up to Caius. Caius trying to work through the defense. He gets it into the neutral zone. And Brady knocks it, uses his body to knock it down. Blues send it all the way back to Cooper as he makes a change with Blake. And Cooper finds Luca in the middle of the ice. Luca swerving past one. He's going to try to sneak one in there. Goalie holds down the crease once again, and the Blues are putting pressure back on Blake now. Blake deflects that shot behind the net. Coop gets back there to try to get after it. Blues come away with it, though. Try to send that one up. Coop sends it all the way down. That's going to die. Oh, no, that's still rolling up. Blues pick it up as Finn and Owen come out on defense. Garrett, Luca, and Stanton are forwards out there. And Luca comes through, gets the takeaway behind the goal line, looking for Stanton. Stanton's got Garrett. Garrett, pass was a little bit low for him. And with a good defense. Owen sends that up to Jace. Jace over to Garrett. Garrett trying to clear that one and doesn't have enough on it. Another save from Brayton. Brady feeding it up to Garrett. Garrett trying to work it up the wall. He gets Finn with a stick that time. And Finn with the deflection there. And Brady finds Jace. Jace has a little space. He's going to bring it up himself. Gets past the red line and dumps it. Oh, and the Blues try to clear it, but Jack's with the keep. He sends it back down to the corner. Blues are going to try to clear that one out. Makes its way back to Coop. Coop escaping the pressure, sends it up to Luca. Goes off Luca's back. And now former Oiler Craig with the puck, and he just gets smashed into the wall by Coop. And the shot gets covered up. All right, we got Deegan, Luca, and Caius out as forwards. Finn and Blake back on defense. Luca trying to sneak up there. Oh, Blake's back on his own now, but Caius, good back check there from Caius. He gets the takeaway. Trying to feed it over to Deegan. Goes off of the body of a Blues player, picked up by Blake. Blake surveying. He's going to take a little bit more time. He sends it up to Caius. Caius gets tripped up by a Blues player. Blake trying to recover the puck. Luca just flattens that kid over there. They're letting the boys have some contact like they did in the first game. That puck gets sent back down to Finn in the Oilers zone up to Deegan. Deegan can't reel in that pass, so the puck gets all the way back to Blake behind the net. What is he doing? My goodness. Brady able to pick it up, gets it over to Deegan. Deegan's pass gets into the skates of the Blues player. Again, and the pass to the top of the circle. And the shot's a little deep. Finn with the takeaway there, sends it around to Deegan. Deegan gets the puck. He sends it through the legs of Garrett, and Garrett chases after it on that far end just as the defense swaps out. They send it behind the net. And the Blues strike first here at 5:12 in the first. Got Luca, Garrett, and Stanton up front. Owen and Jax back on defense. Garrett battling there on the board for that puck. Luca comes in and try to help. Knocked back to Owen. Owen gets it up to Garrett. Garrett trying to send that one up as he falls down. Blues get a hold of it. They say no icing on that, so Owen's going to get there. Luca sends it up. It bounces back off of Craig's face mask and back into the Oilers zone. Man, Jax blew out a skate on the way to the corner. That shot deflected to the top of the slot. Owen deflects it into the follow-on shot into the corner, and Jax sends it around to this side. Shot saved by Brayton. The pass in the top of the slot cleared out by Luca, and that will be icing. Brady, Jace, and Brendan up front. Cooper and Finn back on defense. And Finn comes away with that puck. Trying to get it over to Brendan. Now they're pushing back into the Oilers zone, down into the corner where Coop's going to pick it up. Brady comes away with that, gets it up to Brendan, back to Brady, up to Brendan again. Brendan's got Jace traveling up with him. Man, no penalty on that one either. They're really letting the boys play. Brendan down in the corner with the puck. He's got Jace out in front. Oh, Jace, just too much traffic there. And we got Owen and Blake back on the defensive end now. And Blues jump the puck and go for a change. Blake picks it up in the corner. Sends it up to Brendan. But the defense closed in fast and picked that one off. Pass to the top of the slot. Backdoor. Will you mute it for a second? All right, 2-0 here in the first. We got Jackson Finn back on defense. Caius, Luca, and Deegan up front. Blues with the keep, send it back down. Jackson's going to pick that up in the near corner. Sends it up to Deegan. That just hops right over Deegan's stick. Finn up to Deegan. Deegan still battling for it. He gets it up to the top of the circle. Sends it down behind the net. Gets sent around on that far side wall where Craig picks it up and he dumps it all the way down to Finn. Finn up to Deegan. And then Brady comes through trying to work that up to the Blue zone, and Blues bring it back down to the Oilers zone as Owen changes out with Finn. Loose puck out in front, gets covered up. Brady, Garrett, and Staten are the forwards. Cooper and Owen still back on defense. Cooper sends it up and around to Garrett. Garrett gets it up into the neutral zone, trying to squeeze through the Blues. They get it back, top of the slot, shot, knocked down, and the following shot misses. Shot from the blue line, tracked down by Brayton. Luca shoving that up there. He got behind one defenseman. There's one back there, and he's got Jace traveling with him. Oh my goodness, the puck was loose in the crease. Oh man. At the end of one, 2-0 Blues. All right. Start of the second. We're down 2, but there's plenty of hockey left. Starting off up front, we got Luca, Brendan, and Jace back on defense. We have Jackson, Finn. Finn's up in the corner now with the puck, working for it, while Jace stepped back and covered his defensive role. Jace sends it back up there. The clearing attempt gets back to Finn. Finn sends it in the corner and asks for a change. Blake and Cooper comes out. Brendan sends it back around on the far side corner as Blues pick it up, try to clear it. Blake knocks it down with a skate, but they get right by him, and Coop's able to pick that one up. And Coop gets crushed into the corner, but Luca ends up with the puck. Jace able to find Brendan, and Brendan makes a great play to hold on to that puck. But then the pass looking for Deegan was picked off. Blake sends it over to Coop. Coop sends it back to Blake. Blake sending it up the wall, hoping Deegan will get it. But Blues get a hold of it and chip it down behind the net. Blake chipping it over to Caius. Caius clearing the zone. And Brady gets the takeaway there on the blue line, gets it down into the blue zone. He's going to get the shot off, and that gets covered up. Brady on the draw, sends it over to Deegan. Deegan back to Finn. Finn trying to slip one in there, gets knocked out by the defense. Cleared back to Owen at defense. Owen sending it to Brady, who kicks it over to Caius, and Caius dumps it behind the net. And that's cleared all the way over to Finn. Finn tries to turn it up the wall. The Blues get a hold of it, skate it up to the bottom of the circle, going around the back. Loose puck out in front after the kick save from Brayton. Follow on. Don't know, and Brayton looks like he found the puck and got it covered up. Got Luca, Garrett, and Stanton up front. Cooper and Jax back on defense. And Cooper picks off the shot attempt, trying to send it up to Stanton. Doesn't get quite enough on that one, but Luca's there to pick it up and skate around. He's going to send that back to the neutral zone. Blues touch it, so no icing on this one, so we'll get our forecheck on here. Garrett picks it up, finds Stanton. Stanton shot just a little to the right. And Jax with the keep there, sends it back down behind as he changes out with Blake. Coop's going to get the chance on this side for another keep. Blues picked it up, and they're putting pressure back. Jace gets it in. He's got Brendan and Brady out there with him. He sends it back to Owen. Owen brings that one back out to the neutral zone. Finn searching for an option. Jace gets his stick on it. Sends it down behind the net. Brendan now with the puck in the corner. He gets brought down. Gets knocked down again. Brady ends up with the puck, sends it back to Owen. Owen over to Finn. Finn trying to get the shot off. He got knocked down. Owen saves the breakaway there, picks that up, gets it over to looking for Brendan. Brady now with it. Using his hands, skates, everything he's got to get that back down in the blue zone. And now we got Luca, Deegan, and Caius out there. Blues shoot that one, and Brayton knocks that behind the net, picked up by Cooper. Cooper weaving through traffic. He feeds it over to Luca. Luca trying to do a sneaky shot there, deflected out by the Blues defense as they chip it into the neutral zone and work it back down to the Oilers zone. Coop's going to try to battle for that one. Jax knocking down the shot attempt. Back in the corner to Jax. Blues send it back down behind the net where Jax is going to get down there and battle. Up to Deegan. Deegan looking for Luca. The pass was behind him, but Jace comes in, and Deegan comes in and able to pick that up. He curls back, looking for some help. Sends it to the far corner, and Blake on the defense now. And Deegan comes away with the puck after a little fight down there. He gets to the blue line, shoots. That's knocked down by the goalie. And the deflection on the pass disrupts the play enough that Finn is able to pick it up. Backdoor Blake and Craig with it now on the backdoor, top of the slot pass. Shot gets knocked over in the corner. Garrett now battling. Luca comes in, gets a little push on that puck, trying to break it out, and Luca gets through the traffic. He's got one to beat. Oh, he overskates it. Finds Garrett on this near circle. Garrett, there's nobody there. Defense went for a change. Now Craig's back, and look at Owen go. What a great defensive effort there from Owen. He's got to get back up. He does. And the pass is deflected almost to the blue line. Blues are able to keep it in. And Brady now with it. He's got Garrett and Stanton traveling over, looking for Garrett there on the pass. It goes off the Blues skates, and they send it back down to Finn, who loses it right between the circles. The Blues shot kept out by Brayton. And Cooper now with it. He's got Brady and Brendan traveling up with him. He loses it, but Jace is there to pick it up. His shot gets knocked all the way back to Brayton, who sends it right back to the Blues player, who fortunately can't reel it in. pressure back on Owen. Owen, nice job there. Oh, no, they're going to, I think it was a clean play. Oh, they're not calling them for anything. What was the whistle for? What was the whistle for? Oh. Owen with the puck now, gets it, trying to send it around. Luke is going to pick it up in the corner. He's got Caius on the wall. Loose puck out in the neutral zone. Caius battling for it. Luke is able to send that one down. They say no ice on that. Blues will pick it up. Send it around. Luca with the keep. Sending it up. And Blues are going to pick it back up and get pressure back on Owen. Luca pinning the guy down. Loose puck out in front of Brayton. He gets it covered up. Got Brady staying and Garrett up front. Blake and Finn back on defense. Shot knocked down by Brayton. Finn picks it up. He's skating. He's got a full head of steam. Trying to squeeze by that Blues. Garrett gets it into the circle. Passes it up to Stanton. Stanton trying to slide one in there. Gets kicked out by the Blues goalie. And the pass deflection from Finn over to Garrett, and Garrett sends it down past the goal line, picked up by the Blues. Have Brady down there on the forecheck. And Finn's able to keep it in. But Garrett gets separated from the puck, and now the pressure is back on Blake. Blake diving to try to make a play. And then, oh my goodness, Brayton is able to recover and get that puck covered up. What an effort from Brayton there from Blake and Brayton and Finn on the back check. I mean, that was just, they really teamed up on that one. Luca, Jason, Brendan out front. Jackson, Cooper back on defense. Shot picked off by Luca. Luca finds Jace at the red line. Jace dumps it into the corner, and Brendan's chasing after it. Brendan sends it over to Luca, but Luca got tripped up there. Now the Blues are putting pressure back on Cooper and Jax. Jace finds Cooper. Cooper slips by the Blues player. He's got Brendan crushing the net. He's going to go for him. Brendan, man, that would have been an acrobatic goal there. Over to Jace. Jace has Brady coming in. What a layback goalie. He's made a couple great saves tonight and add that one to the list. Jax will pick that one up behind the net. Sends it up to Brady. Brady and Caius getting into the zone now. Not Blues knocked it loose, and they're going to put pressure back on Owen, and got all sides there. from the top of the slot. Shots wide left. Finn trying to clear that one. And Brady's finally able to get it to the neutral zone. Deegan's doing a lot of pushing and shoving over there. Finn gets a hold of it, sends it down to the goalie. Goalie knocks it down, does not cover it. So the Blues will continue playing. Back up this near wall is Blake and Cooper back on defense now. And that puck gets sent back to the neutral zone. Chipped up to Garrett. Garrett slipping by one, but there's another Blue there. They're creeping up the top of the slot. Cooper able to pick up that puck, and he's working up this near side. Sends it up to Luca. Luca's got Garrett to his right. He finds Garrett. Garrett goes for the backhand. It's a little too deep. Cooper's able to pick it up, send it back down around. See if Garrett can get there. Gets sent all the way around to Brady. And then they send it. That'll be icing. Oh, they waved off the icing. Cooper got there, though. And the pass to the front of the crease. Disrupted by Blake. Picked up by Stanton. Sent to Brady. Brady's got Garrett over to his right. His shot gets deflected by the Blues. Garrett's able to pick it up. Sends it back to Cooper. Or tried to. He ends up with the puck. And Brady now in the corner. Sends it back down to Garrett. Garrett sends it back to Finn. Got Finn and Jackson up. Finn sends it up there. It gets knocked out, and the Blues are got a three-man rush headed back the other direction. Brayton with the save. Finn chipping that one into the, not quite, but there we go. Got it up to Luke in the neutral zone. Blues get it back. And the shot just as time expires. Start of the third, we got Luca, Jace, and Brendan up front. Cooper and Finn back on defense. Cooper with the puck, sends it over to Finn. Finn's trying to go up to Brendan. Brendan's in a battle now. Puck gets knocked back to Cooper, and Cooper finds Luca. Luca's behind the defense, and his shot goes a little high, or maybe to the left. And the referees are not calling much tonight, letting the boys play. And the shot a little deep. Loose puck picked up by the Blues. Finn comes in, knocks the skater off of it, and Brady's able to come away with the puck. And Brady was offside. Deegan, Luca, and Caius up front. Blake and Jax back on defense. Blues send that one up. Brady able to get a hold of it, sends it up to Caius, and Caius sends it down to the goal line. Blues are going to try to send it over here on Jack's side. Jack's able to keep it in. Blues send it back to the neutral zone though. Jack's with the puck. Blues get a hold of it and they dump it back behind Brayton. Jax will get there, and he just missed this puck there. Wrap around the 10. Goes. Got Luca, Stanton, and Garrett up front. Owen and Finn back on defense. And Garrett on the forecheck, able to knock that one loose and get a shot off, but the goalie makes a good save. Back out to Owen. To Finn. Finn sends it up the wall. That's got a good roll to it. And no icing on that one. Just send it up this near wall. And no icing on that one either. Coop's going to pick it up, send it up to Garrett. Garrett trying to stick with that one. Oh, looking for Stanton there on the backhanded pass. Blues send it back to Blake. He sends it over to Cooper. Cooper's coming the other way with it. Gets it up to Stanton. Cooper knocks that puck loose, and the pass gets knocked all the way back down to the goal line as Finn and Jax comes out. Luke able to pick up that deflection, trying to get it to Brendan. See if somebody can settle this puck down. It's knocked back to Finn behind the net. And he just sends it. Cooper for the puck, trying to work it up to Jace. Jason there battling for it. Gets out to Luca. Luca sends it off the wall. Back out to the Blues player. Cooper with it now. Loses it to the Blues player, and they're putting pressure back on Owen. And Luca with the back check there. Tries to get it up to Brendan. Brendan trying to work through the defense. And makes its way all the way back to the Blues zone, but there's defenseman's there to pick it up. Blake and Finn, and that's offsides. Brady, Deegan, and Caius up front. Blake and Finn back on defense. And Finn ends up with the puck after that defensive effort. Well, now the Blues have the puck. Loose puck out in front, still loose. Blake back there with Brady trying to battle for it. Blake comes away with it. He gives it up to Caius. Caius sends it back. Gives the boys time to change out. We got Luca coming out now. Stanton and Deegan out on ice. Blake steps up, sends that one into the neutral zone, and that gets covered up by Brayton. Shot. Saved by Brayton. Luca's going to pick that one up. He's got Stanton streaking up the middle of the ice. He gets tied up with a couple Blues players. Puck goes down past the goal line, and Garrett's all over it. Blues send that all the way back. Jax is in a race to get there. He sends it up to the neutral zone. The Blues are going to recover and send it back down all the way around to Cooper, I think. Cooper sends it around to Garrett. Cooper's got Stanton traveling up with him. He gets tied up, and the Blues are going to send it back to Owen. And Owen feeds it over to Brady. Brady looking for Finn there. Too many sticks in the way, and the Blues are going to turn it back on Owen. The shot, loose puck out in front, cleared out by Finn. Blues regain control. The shot, oh, the tip goes off the crossbar. It's a good tip. And Brendan's looking for Jace in the middle of the ice. Blues get a hold of it, but then Brady's able to pick that one off. He gets it down, working through a couple of Blues. Gets knocked loose all the way up to Blake. And Brayton gets that one covered up. Caius sends that one down behind the net. Goalie steps out to settle that one down, and Lucas sends that one back down to the corner. And Blues come away with it after a little contact behind the net. Out to the defense. Defense can't settle that one down. They got to regroup in the neutral zone. They send it back to Coop. Coop sends it. They say no icing on that one. Brady comes through trying to rip that one away. Gets knocked back to Finn. Finn sends it over to Owen. Owen sends it off the boards. And then they'll be offsides. Brady, Garrett, and Stanton up front. Sending Owen back on defense. And the Blues player falls, but he can't get a hold of that puck as it gets sent down into that near corner. Or Finn will send it up looking for Garrett. Garrett gets spun around. And Brady comes away with it. He sends it up to Garrett. Garrett chips it into the neutral zone, and Stanton's battling for it. Gets knocked back to the near circle in the Blues zone where they regroup. The pass gets knocked over to Blake. Blake finds Finn. Finn sends it to Garrett. Garrett's trying to work through the Blues player there. And Garrett comes away with it. He sends it up to Stanton. Stanton was draped by blue and white. And the puck gets sent down to the corner where Blake's going to pick it up. He sends it off the wall down to the Blues blue line. They pick it up and they're going to bring it back down. And good teamwork there from Cooper and Blake to stop that pressure. And Luca comes through, helps Coop out, creates the turnover, gets it over to Jace. And Jace backhands. And the Oilers are finally on the board. Now we just need 4 more of those. Got Luca, Jason, Brendan up front, Jax and Cooper back on defense. And that'll be all sides. Luca on the draw. Gets sent back to the Blues defense. Luca creates that turnover. It's knocked back to Cooper. Cooper looking for Brendan. Goes off Brendan's leg, picked up by the Blues. Brendan fights for it, gets it up to Jace, but then the Blues get the takeaway. They get it back to put pressure on Jax. And then Brendan with the back check able to stop that pressure. Cooper over to Jace. Jace up to Brady. Brady sends it to the zone, and the Blues send it to the far corner. Try to work it out, but Finn keeps it in. Sends it up to the corner. back down to Finn's side. Finn steps up, sends it back down to Deegan. Deegan's shot goes off the chest of the Blues player there. Pass gets deflected back out. And the Blues get to the red line and send it. Finn on the near corner. Looking for Deegan there. Deegan battling through, and let's see, he might be sitting on the puck. Poor Deegan can't get up, and the Blues send it back behind Brayton. Owen now with a full head of steam. Finn comes in, helps him out, gives it to Brady. Brady tips it back to Finn. Finn's shot blocked by the Blues. As Luke and Brady swap out, and Caius is back on defense, covering at least. Finn comes in after the deflection, picks it up, sends it across the middle. Caius is no icing on that one. Brennan gets a takeaway on the blue line. And now the Blues are putting pressure back on Blake and Cooper. And the shot tracked down by Brayton. And the Blues send that one to the neutral zone. Back to Cooper. Cooper up to Luca. Luca's going to chip it in and see what happens. Luca now skating through the circle. He sends it back to Cooper. Cooper chips it up. The deflection sends it over to Jace. Jace's pass to Brendan gets picked off, and the Blues are skating. Shot goes wide left. And that puck clears back to the neutral zone as Jason Garrett swap places. Blake deflects it. Brady's able to pick it up. Looking for Garrett on that one. Blues pick it up, and then Garrett gets an interception. He's trying to weave through the Blues here. And they're just clogging up the middle there. But Finn steps in, keeps it in, and then Brady's trying to battle for it down in the far corner. Garrett comes away with it. He's got Stanton right out in front. Finn's down there. And that's the ball game, folks, or the puck game. And just didn't get to thank our sponsor highlight of the night. Thanks Balance Health Chiropractic over there off of Joel Lake. Appreciate your sponsorship. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Have a good night.
Not horrible.